One second.
Back with Shades Off on Sunday morning at Monmouth Park. Speed and pace pressers thrived on the Monmouth dirt on opening day Saturday. There were no inside winners in the first four races. Then from races 5 through 10, there were basically 3 inside winners, depending upon how literally you take right on the rail or a little bit off the rail being inside. But 2 of those 3 winners from race 5 to 10 that were mostly inside all the way, they were heavy favorites. Yes, horses throughout the day did move well at times on the inside. It was a hard day to really get a feel for what the position on the track was best or might have been best. If you are going to make some biased choices, you're going to take some risk when you do so. So the true test will be how these horses run back in subsequent weeks. I'm still undecided. Angle horses for consideration, but we're not doing that. We're doing turf because there is turf today at Monmouth Park. The rails are out at 24 feet. First time at 24 the last 2 years. In 2023, that first time was day 2 of the season and the second day of turf. In 2024, the turf rails were at 24 on the first day of grass racing. On both those occasions, though, off the pace horses and wide movers did very, very well, which is kind of counterintuitive since the course hasn't been used in a year or so. At 24 in general last season, believe it or not, off the pace horses did really well, better than they should have statistically in one-turn sprints, whereas early speed did better than one might think in 2-turn routes at 24 overall in the season. Angle horses now. Angle horses for consideration underneath at least today include in race 1 against biases in his last 2, number 2 Surfboard. In race 2, first race off the claim for a trainer who scored at 8-1 in the Saturday finale with a new acquisition, number 2 Awesome Pick. In race 3, finally returning to a grass sprint, number 2 Spice Bag. She won first time out in a grass sprint at Colonial. Now she's finally getting back to those conditions. In race 4, the steadily improving number 1, This Time Yes. In race 6, consistently tough setup and trip Victim, number 4, Run Happy Pappy. In race 7, second race off the claim for a live barn, returning to her best surface, number 5, Once an Eagle. In race 8, returnees from very capable outfits, number 5, Livalicious, and number 11, Irish Indigo. And in race 9, rounding the form with back turf form, number 2, Midnight Award.